Hi guys, so I decided to do like a vlog. This is my friend Holy Son.
That troublesome guy.
Say hi, say hi.
Hi guys.
My friend is calling.
703.
I'll call back later. Anyways, so today is my final clearance and you guys have no idea how excited I am.
7.
Here we are chilling in town.
Abby, we're cruising around Jalingo. You know, want to sightsee Jalingo for one last time before
we say bye bye.
Yes.
That town that is so annoying, so boring. The weather is choking.
Well, I wouldn't say it's annoying, but it's boring. But you know, if you're used to Lagos kind of
Lifestyle.
yes, lifestyle, this place it's like a. So anyways, as part of my vlog, this is my POP, my last day. Okay, not last day, my last day as a copper in Jalingo. Everybody say hi. Why is everybody saying hi?
Today's our day.
Yes.
To tell them bye bye. That is enough. Is enough in this place.
And tell them Arios. So anyways, we're basically going to go to the zonal office and collect our certificates, and while we are going I might show you guys around, but if not, you know, just bear with us and enjoy all the fine faces here. Bye-bye. So yes, thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. Bye. Hi guys.
What's up, guys?
Meet my friend Farouk. He accompanied me to the top of Jalingo. Said Jalingo. So this is basically the whole city from on top. There's still like more, like behind here.
Standing on the water tank.
Yes, I'm standing on the water tank, and it's so beautiful. Like, look at the sky. I bet. Like, it's really
Just
nice.
city.
Can you see the river? That's
No.
Donga River, ba?
Fuck that. That's a swim.
Really?
Yeah, it's a swim.
Anyways, so this is basically so beautiful. Like, oh my god. Oh my god. Like, just look at this. And you can see trees everywhere. It's already like dry season, so most of the green areas are already like turning, becoming like the grasses on the side. So yeah. Yeah, this is the other side. And bye guys. How you guys doing? So today is like close to a week after my POP, NYC POP, and a lot of people have gone home already. I'm still here. I figured I should do like some vlog of how Jalingo looks like, and probably take you to some of the shops where I get my foodstuffs at affordable prices. Like, I don't know, for some reasons, I'm Igbo, so when you go to the market and you see an Igbo person, you expect that the person should take you as a brother or sister and then sell things at a, discounted price for you because you're probably from the same state from him. I mean, that's how most Igbos do, or maybe I'm wrong. So, but here, they use that as an opportunity to extort you, especially if they find out you're a serving corps member in Taraba state. So because they feel that every copper here that we have money so most times when we go to market to get stuff and they tell us, you be copper now, blah 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 blah, and all that, all we have to say is bakudi. Bakudi means no money. So with that said, there's a after I got, let me not say where I was extorted from, and I didn't really feel good because when I came back and asked my friends how much they got theirs, when I found out how much they got the same stuff that I got, I was like, seriously. So I made research, went to the market and went from shops to shops to find out which particular seller was selling stuff at a very good price. And I found one. He's Igbo, and when the price of rice was very high, he was selling it for me at a discounted price, probably because we are from the same. We are Igbos. There's also an Igbo man just close to his shop that sells provisions. So I basically don't buy provisions from anywhere else other than his own shop, because he sells at the selling price or something, but like it's not the same amount with like how much they're selling it elsewhere in the market. Do you get? So I basically get my stuff from him, and he's very nice. Yeah, that's basically it. So forgive me if I'm wearing my glasses and you guys are maybe in your mind, "Ah, she's too bougie." Like, no, I'm not wearing any makeup, so my face is like swollen, like my eyes, and I kind of like wore makeup. I mean, since last week, my POP, this mascara has refused to go off. I think probably the reason might be because I haven't used oil or like any eye makeup remover cleanser to clean my lashes. That's why they're like a little bit you know, cramped together. So the mascara that I used is the Too Faced Better Than Love mascara. That's the waterproof version of their Better Than Sex, Too Faced Better Than Sex. So 7 in Jalingo has been, I don't know, you know when you say something is bittersweet, like a bittersweet experience. Yeah, like there's been a bittersweet. It has been a bittersweet experience. I've had like some good experiences and some really bad ones. I for one would definitely, like, if I had the opportunity to do my service again, I definitely would not want to come back to Taraba State. I would have redeployed. Like the mistake I made, like when this happened, I won't make it anymore. Like once I see that Taraba State like this, I'll just go and look for a way to get myself back to Lagos, even if it's not Lagos, because I never actually wanted to stay in Lagos, because that's where I live, that's where my parents stay. That's where I stayed like basically all through my life. But I would definitely would have, you know, moved to maybe IB, somewhere close to Lagos, like Abeokuta, or you know, some neighboring states around Lagos. Why? Because I feel all the like stuffs are really happening. Like here, I know it's kind of like close to Abuja and all, but still the distance, it's like I think 12 hours from Jalingo to Abuja. And but if you're staying in IB, I think it's like 3 hours to Lagos. So you can see like the whole difference. And the journey, I don't like traveling, like especially by road. I don't know if it's because of the medium through which I travel, but I don't really like traveling. So the whole distance ish wasn't just working for me. So since I came here, you guys know I'm a makeup artist, so I haven't really done so much, so to say, in that area, because I want to say that there's not enough market opportunities here in Jalingo. You're either like selling stuff, and I think the most popular is like pharmacies. Like if you want to open a pharmacy, you will definitely thrive here. But if you're thinking of doing like, okay, farming too, because they're like seasons, so each season with their own opportunities, but nothing relating to what I actually want to do, you get. So I didn't really like it, so to say. But I've made friends, like some really good friends. I don't really like having so many people around me, so I made like a few friends that were very nice. Hilary, I'm sure you might be watching this video. Thank you so much for, you know, being a friend. And during those dry season, I'll just come and enjoy AC at your office. Thank you very much. Mr. Abdul, thank you very much for being a wonderful friend. Like, thank you. Then Ken is a copper. I met him through a mutual friend of mine. He also like, thank you, like, thank you very much. Then Temmy, thank you very much. And who else? Yeah, every other person that I've met, thank you very much for, you know, giving me an opportunity to really get to know you guys and all that. So with that said, let me tell you a little bit about Taraba State. Taraba State is the is in the northeastern part of Nigeria, and for that it's a, well, people say it's not really there are two major religions in Taraba State: the Muslims, religions, the Muslims and the Christians. And I think for a good reason, and thankfully, in Taraba State it's a little bit balanced. If anything, the number of Christians in Taraba State is slightly higher than the number of Muslims in Taraba State. So the state is relatively safe. Okay, well, not entirely. Like the state capital where I served, Jalingo local government, it was relatively safe. There was no issue of crisis, people fighting, religious clashes and all that. So it was relatively safe. The only thing I heard about was when workers were protesting, and it wasn't a violent protest, so to say. But aside from Jalingo, there were other local governments that had like serious issues, like Lao. Coppers that served in Lao had to come back to Jalingo to either get reposted or to redeploy, or to just wait and wait for the whole clash, this thing to come down, to reduce and all that. And then people from Gembu, I think Saudona or something, it's a local government in Taraba State. I think, yeah, Gembu. So in Gembu there's like the Mambila tribe, and then there's the Fulani. So they had a clash, and it's affected a lot of people. Thankfully, the people, the residents, the indigenes, were very nice enough to actually make sure that core members were relatively safe. But a lot of them ran back to Jalingo. Many of them redeployed finally to somewhere else. So I won't say the whole of Taraba State is safe, but Jalingo, where I served, it's the state capital. What could possibly go wrong? So yeah, it was safe. But every other place, I can't speak for them. Then secondly, the cost of living in Taraba State as a whole is like even their state capital, where the cost of accommodation should be very high. It's not, it's affordable. Like where I stayed, I paid just 50,000 naira, and it's a self-con. That's just the room, toilet and bathroom. You can see that there's a corridor, a corridor. So that's basically it. And the room is moderately okay. There was it was a lodge before they converted it to an hotel. So and there was bed, there was curtain, there were like buckets, a big booth, the biggest, okay, we call it drum, where you store water. So yeah. So yeah, the cost of living is like high, is low. Accommodation, not cost of living. Cost of living here, in terms of buying foodstuffs and all that, it's high. But if you're talking about accommodation, you can find accommodation as low as 20,000 naira or even less. Like if you want like a really good, comfortable place, 70k you can get a self-con that is like very nice. Even with 70k you get a room and parlor in some places that are relatively okay, but might not be up to standard. Do you get? So because in my compound there's also room and parlor and it's 70,000 naira. However, the only regret I have is where I stayed, like where I found accommodation in Abukaka. Oh my god, we hardly have lights. There was a period where there was no water. We had to use the well. I'm going to show you guys the well. I'm not sure, can you see it, the well there? So yeah, at a point the well itself was like, it wasn't clean. It was like bringing out clay water, like brown water. So for most period of my service, I was just reacting, like my whole body was reacting to the environment, to the water, and it wasn't as if I wasn't using disinfectant. I was using disinfectant, but it just kept on getting worse and all that. You can see my face. I have like they are kind of like going, maybe because the weather is better and I'm like preparing to go back to Lagos, so I don't really know. But for most period I was here, I had like a lot of pimples here and here. It was really terrible. So but now I think my face is getting better. We hardly had lights, and now Merua is like very scarce. So if you're lucky to see one, you tell him that you want to buy like the whole truck. The whole truck carries 10, 25 jerry cans. So you buy that, and if you have like a lot of buckets in your room, you will just store the water because you don't know when next you will see water. So at a point, water was really scarce, and when you're lucky enough to see Merua are those people that carry that sell water. They carry them in jerry can. They call them here Merua. I don't know. I've forgotten what they call them in Lagos because it's been so long we had to use that. Most of the places we stayed in Lagos, there were taps, so you didn't have to call. I've forgotten what they call them, but I can remember like when I was like very young. I'm not sure, but I don't think I've seen them in Lagos. I've seen them, but I probably haven't used them before. So but altogether it was nice. There's a market just down, just a small market. So if you want to buy like just something that you need to use and cook like sharp sharp, you can go there and get. But there's sometimes that some of the stuff you need, like maybe you want to make soup and you don't want to buy fish, probably because you don't have money like myself. I would use stockfish, and it's very difficult to get them here, so you have to go to the market to get. And thirdly, so the cost of, before you find keke, you wait. Sometimes you can be under that. There's a place they call Mango Tree, so that's the last bus stop. If you're, well, not like the last bus stop, the last bus stop is the market, but this is like the second to the last bus stop here. And before you find keke, that's what they use mostly here. There are no buses, so it's either you have a car or you take keke as a means of transportation. So getting keke from here to the road, it's, you wait 1 hour, you still not see keke. So sometimes if you're lucky enough, like most times, sometimes not even most times, sometimes on a rare occasion, you'd see somebody that will give you a lift from the Mango Tree to the road. Then when you get there, you just take keke straight to work. So I worked at the Ministry of Information, but I was posted to Taraba State Broadcasting Service, where I was hosting Corp's Half Hour. It was a radio program aired across Taraba State that reported stories, mostly latest gist that affected 7 core members in Taraba State as a whole. And it has been wonderful. My program director, most times he yells at me, well, work stuff, but it was fun. I learned, will I say I learned? Because it was just mostly what I did was basically what I usually do. So there was nothing new, so to say, about doing it. So basically that. And finally, I finished, and God, like, you have no idea the amount of joy that is in my heart. Like, you can't, like. So while I was serving, I had like so many experiences. I came across people with like some nasty manners, some people, anyways, and yeah. And where I stayed, what annoyed me the most was where my neighbor was like 24 hours music, like, and I don't like noise at all. Especially when you're sleeping, as early as 5 a.m. these people will wake up and be playing music. It was so annoying. You just wake up, you just be like, now who carry me come here, self, like, seriously. And the more funny part is, you complain, they don't do anything about it. So at one point I was like, I beg, since I will soon be finishing, and I probably most likely won't be meeting any of them ever again, thank God, I just had to manage like that, so I was done. But trust me, it was so annoying. If you hate noise, you would have, if you're in my shoes, it was just horrible. So but thank God everything, we're done now, and I should be in Lagos in like by the end of this month, by the grace of God. So yes, and I'm so excited that I won't be missing the Christmas beauty affair. I was so happy when the they decided to do another beauty trade fair for beauty and makeup stuff, because the first 2 or 3 that they did this year I missed it, and I had promised myself that God, please, I must not miss anyone again, and I was praying that they should even do one. So thankfully they'll be doing one on the 3rd of December. I'm going to be there at the Classic Event Center, Okpebi, Keja. So, and the gate fee is 500 naira. So come with your ATM, come with your friends and all that. Shop, 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 shop. Take pictures with friends and all that, and have fun. So the next vlog will be vlog showing you Jalingo. I'm gonna do like a short vlog so you guys can see how Jalingo looks like. Until my next vlog, I love you guys. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to share this video with everybody, especially core members that are potentially to be serving, potential Taraba coppers. Okay, don't forget to share these videos with people that would be serving in Taraba State. This will help them greatly. And oh, I forgot to mention, if you want to eat like really good food, there are 3 places you should visit if you're in Jalingo. Debbie Classic, their food there, they can garnish for Africa, and they are so nice. I mean, the customer service is on point, their food is on point. Like, what else? Just tell me, what else are you looking for? The food is very nice. Another place you should try out is so yeah, another place you might want to try out is Nature's Home or Nature's Own. Although I haven't eaten there, but like the last time I was there, it was to get their fruit juice. Like, they make the best fruit juice, like natural, no preservative, no extra sugar and all that. Theirs is like very nice. Another time I went there, it was to get shawarma. They make like the best shawarmas in Jalingo, in Taraba State itself, because Jalingo is like the most civilized out of. I haven't been to others, but I should think so, because this is the state capital. And yeah, Nature's Home, I mean Nature's Own, they make the best shawarmas, and their food is also on point. Another place you should try out is Auntie Peace. Her food is big. Sometimes they're not nice, but most times they're like really satisfying, but very nice and cheap. I think it's cheaper than Derby Classic and the other one that I mentioned. Okay, no, Nature's Home, I heard it's also cheap. When I say cheap, like affordable. I think a plate of rice is 300, and if you want chicken, 600 or so. I don't know. Then another place you might want to try out is Item 7. My God, their chicken is on point, like over on point. You need to try out Item 7. Aroma, I don't really like it, but a lot of people like Aroma's food. The last time I went there, their rice was so hard, like stone, like, and they added too much curry. So I had to even leave the food for them, took my drink, and I left. If you want to get burgers, the best burgers I've tasted, even in Lagos itself, I think there's just one place in Lagos that make like the best burgers. Orchid Restaurant or something at Ikeja GRA. They make like their burgers are insane. The so Nature's no Oven Fresh burger is almost like Orchid Restaurant burger. That's from Lagos, so but it's very nice and always hot. So they don't like store like ostrich pastry. What they do is the leftovers for today, they take it, and then I don't know, but that was the last time I bought. I had a feeling that this wasn't today's burger, because the onions and all that, they looked as if no, they took the ones from yesterday, then rediced them, fried them, and then put them back. It was not nice at all. I had to throw it away. So but since I started eating Oven Fresh burger, it's the best, always hot, and they sell out like really fast because they make in batches, so they don't have to start doing the nonsense that ostrich normally do. So I am from morning till like around 1, that's when you'll see burger. But if you go anytime afterwards, you might not see. Probably will see meat pie and all that. They also have like really nice meat pie and ice cream. But if you want to get cake, I think ostrich, they make like really nice cake, sponge cakes, but I don't know what is wrong with them. It's like they just like using spoiled ingredients or leftovers to remake. I just don't understand, because I'm like, you're supposed to be making them in batches. If you're not able to sell them, do you understand what I'm saying? But if they're not able to sell them, I have a feeling that they would now refurbish it to look new and then put it back. Like, it's not nice, and a lot of people have been complaining about it. I just don't understand what is wrong with these people. But aside that, it has been fun. There's one buka where I buy, like, when I don't have money to eat at all these places, I cook my food myself. There's a buka where I buy my food. She's Igbo, so as an Igbo woman. She normally sells gives me more food at like a very affordable price, like say, like with 350. I think rice, you buy rice 100 or rice 150, then meat 50. I usually like beans, because this their rice here, you can't really eat it without beans. So most times when I cook rice, oh, it's me basically. I don't like white rice and stew, but if I'm going to take stew, it has to be white rice, beans and stew. So that's what I normally take. And then there's plantain, so everything highest, it's usually 350, and then she'll give you free sachet water. So if you want to get Pepsi, there's a shop beside her that, so this place is at the Secretariat Junction, just after NYC Secretariat, at Hamama Ruwa or something. Once you see NYC Secretariat, just go down to the roundabout, the traffic light, and then just if you're going towards the Secretariat, you see a buka there. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this. See you guys later. Bye.